I wanted to show you the tarot decks that I'm using. So the first deck is this Angel Tarot deck. Here's a box. It's really pretty, and it's more of the positive angel messages. It's uplifting messages. It's just really pretty. Like, look at the sides of them are like this silver color. Like, it's all, there's a word for it. It's I don't know the word, but they're just like really shiny and they're really pretty. And here's an ace. Just look at that imagery on it. And then of course it gives you like a message, and then there's other ones in here that give you like a like words that go along with the cards, like the Page of Earth, that's scholarly, dependable, patient, successful, and then it has the little message down below, and then there is the beautiful artwork. And this deck was I think it was like $23 on Amazon. Just search Angel Tarot cards, or if I remember, I will put a link to them in the description below. So then here's these ones, and these cards, I tell you what, have been extremely accurate, like scary accurate, like whoa, kind of thing. So these cards are very light compared to these ones. Like, these cards are obviously like bigger, like they're wider. These cards are wider than these ones. Yeah. So these ones, like, people with smaller hands, I have smaller hands, and my hands can barely like fit around the deck of the cards. So it might be harder for smaller hands to shuffle. But these ones, I mean, these ones are the size of like the OG tarot cards from like the 70s that everyone uses. I have those, and I will use them in my next video. So anyways, these cards, super accurate, super pretty. So like that one had a silver edging, this one has gold, like a gold border, and see, like there's gold like inside too. This is Empress. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. I love these cards so much. Okay, and then, oh yeah, look at this card. Like, look at how much detail is in that. It kind of reminds me of like the biblical drawings. Like, for some reason, it reminds me of like the drawings that you would see in like the Bible, stuff like that. But yeah, these cards are very beautiful, and they are very easy to handle. Let me see. Don't want to miss anything that is in these guidebooks, because the guidebooks are like really helpful. I know in the Angel Tarot guidebook, it gives you like a how-to on how to use the cards, which is very nice, because I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that the what is it called? I'm so bad. I'm a tarot reader and I don't even know the names of the tarot cards. But the OG tarot deck that everyone has, I don't even know if that guidebook has like a how-to on how to use the cards, but so far this tarot deck, the Angel one, does. See, it has like a like step 1, step 2, you know, it goes like step 3, ask a question, and it is helpful to say, like, they have like a kind of a Would I say prayer? Like kind of like a prayer thing to say before using the cards. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, right here. Like right on this page, it explains like what to do before using these cards. It like it's helpful. Like I will say that. Like it's pretty helpful. So yeah, and then it shows you like different like it shows you one card layout. Or no, it doesn't. It shows you a 3-card spread and this cross spread. So it explains how to do it and even has a picture on how to place the cards and which card represents, whatever. And then from there, it just goes on to like the meanings of each of the cards and everything like that. So with all of that said, let's get on to the reading. So today's tarot read is going to be about what your purpose in life is and what you are here to do. So I highly recommend this reading to anybody who feels a little bit lost right now, who feels like their job isn't working out, and people whose life's been a little bit complicated, who have been in between jobs. I feel like this reading will be very, very beneficial to you. So what I want you to do is I want you to pick one of the 4 groups, and I apologize for this odd angle. It's just that my tripod broke, so I can't get the greatest angle, but bear with me because I feel like this reading will be very helpful for somebody. So anyways, I want you to pick one of the 4 groups. This is group 1, this is group 2, this is group 3, and this is group 4. Focus on the card that pulls you in, the one that you like the most, the one that catches your eye. And I recommend only picking one of the groups. So this is group number 1, and you got the 6 of Swords. You got the Knight of Swords, the 6 of Wands reverse, and the Knight of Air. So right away, I can tell that this reading was kind of meant for you. So 6 of Swords. I feel like you just recently left something that was no longer serving you, that wasn't giving you freedom, that wasn't letting you express yourself. I also feel that maybe you grew up in a home that wasn't that accepting towards you. You still carry baggage, and that's why we have the 6 of Wands, because I feel like somebody in your life, maybe even an employee or just anybody in your life you've come across, has really been abusive towards you with how creative you are with your art. I feel like you are also a little bit insecure with your art. However, I do feel like your passion lies with what you do best, which is art. For some reason, I'm just feeling like you like to help people. You have traits from this abuse that have turned negative in yourself, in your aura. I feel like it really reflects there. You have a high intelligence, high emotional intelligence, and that's why you have some negative traits. You are stubborn. God, that sounded mean, but I don't mean this to be mean. But you are stubborn, and you don't like people to tell you what to do, and you don't like to follow other people's rules, because isn't natural to you. You're not that type of person. And we also have swords, so that reflects a air sign. So you might be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, like me. So that's where that stubbornness also comes from. You're so like set in your ways that you need to either like, I picture you being a CEO, owning something, making money, being really independent. But that's where your path in life lies, is you need to be true to yourself, you need to be true to others. Like, yeah, I'm getting the feeling like people will say that you're bitchy or whatever, but in reality you're just doing what's right for you. Don't ever be afraid to leave a job where you don't feel like you are um where you don't feel like you're really part of your job. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry if that sounded confusing, but never stay in a job that doesn't make you happy, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like in your past job or in your maybe even family, you felt like you never really belonged. Like you were kind of the outcast, like the weird kid. Um yeah, but you know, your purpose in life is to be weird. It is to be yourself. Because the more you start being accepting towards yourself, and the more you start loving yourself and taking care of yourself, the more you're going to see of like what you want to do. Like, that's what I'm trying to say, is like, once you know yourself and once you explore the side of you that you've been putting off for such a long time, you're gonna find jobs, you're gonna find your path. That's what you need to do right now. Your message is just to be yourself. Start accepting yourself. Like, why aren't you accepting yourself? Why aren't you taking care of yourself? Why aren't you dealing with your depression or your anxiety? Why are you so like stuck in your head? Because like, as shitty as this is going to sound, like most of this is from yourself. Like, you put boundaries on yourself. I feel like you really hold yourself back from what you do. And also, this is takes a part in other people too, because you've had that abusive person, you've had shit talking to you, and you know, it sucks when you have that stuff happen. Like, it does. Like, it sucks when somebody comes up to you and says, oh, well, what are you gonna do with your life? You know, you're not shit. Now, it makes you feel horrible. But your message is to accept yourself, and once you accept yourself, like right away, you're gonna find something that you love. And it's gonna be something creative, something that you're always kind of doing, and something that you enjoy. And your passion is really with this. Like, I feel like you're a very passionate individual. Um your purpose is to be creative. Your purpose is to accept yourself. Your purpose is to be kind of like a role model type of person, to show people that it's okay to have setbacks, but you can jump 10 miles ahead from where you just were, like in a second. It just takes a new environment. It takes reassessing of your mind and of your thoughts. But once you do it, your everything that you ever wanted will be right in front of you. You just have to accept yourself. And that is the main message here. Accept yourself. Then you will find what you've always been waiting for. You will find your path. And your path is creative. There's a ton of jobs you could do. I feel like you like to draw. You like to write, and don't be ashamed of that. Never be ashamed of that. Never be ashamed of your talents. There's a talent that you are putting off, and I don't know why, but stop putting it off and go ahead with it. And that's all I'm getting for you. So stay confident, stay true to yourself, and accept yourself. Thank you. This is group number 2, and if you pick this group, you got the 2 of Wands, you got the Strength reverse, you got the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the 4 of Fire. So right away when I set all these cards out in front of me, the first thing that popped up was family. You are going to have a family, you are going to have children, whether you say that you're not or you say that you will. Either way, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have kids, you're gonna have young people that look up to you. You are going to have a fulfilled purpose. It's going to be like, by fulfilled, I mean a lot of things are gonna happen, like a lot, and be ready for it. I feel like you are kind of, maybe even while you're watching this, in the middle of your journey. I feel like it's gonna be a long one, but this long journey to your life's purpose is going to be a little bit stressful, but it's going to be worth it. I feel like you're going to have a big family. You are going to work with children. I see maybe even planning events such as like a wedding, or I see getting people together. Like, you are a humanitarian, you like to help people, you are caring, you are sympathetic, you are kind of like the mom of the friend group. Like, you kind of want to make sure everyone's safe, everyone got home okay. You're always somebody who says, hey, text me when you get inside. But you also have, like, I'm picking up a sense of since you care a lot about people, you tend to get hurt sometimes, and that's what I'm picking up a lot. Let's see, content, peace, and abundance, happy home life. So your purpose is to help people. Like, I see you doing an array of things with the public, like planning, like a wedding planner, planning big events to get big groups of people together, being like a music festival person, like a planner. I don't know if that exists, but if it does, then that will fit you, like that will fit your criteria. But I will tell you, like, everybody on their journey to their life's purpose, they every single one of us, we have this doubt. But with you, I'm sensing a stronger, like, self-doubt for some reason. Like, this, oh well, like, I can't do it, like, like that kind of fearful. You're like, what if it's always like a what if with you. It's like, what if this happens, what if this happens? And sometimes you're all over the place, you don't really focus on one thing. You take a lot of things in at once and try to perfect them, but in reality, nobody can take on 50 tasks and please everyone. So yeah, your purpose in life is going to be something that, a job where you work with people. Your purpose in life, I also feel like you're really good at listening to people explain their emotions. You're very relatable. You can also have the potential to be like a life coach, and you have this way with people where you can influence them and steer them in the right direction. You're not just like a person who drives by somebody's car that just broke down. You know what I mean? Like, you're somebody who's going to stop and help that person. You're helpful. You're so helpful. 2 numbers are coming in for me. The 2 and the 4 are really significant to you. Or, take it if it resonates. If they're not significant to you, then don't even worry about what I just said. But yeah, I'm just feeling like a motherly, fatherly, like somebody to ask you, oh, like, are you okay? And actually sit down and listen to what you have to say. You are that person. You would make a great counselor with children, with kids, with adolescents who are going through a rough time. Maybe even like a police officer, somebody who helps people, like a medic, anything in that field, you will excel at. You could be a Leo, you could be an earth sign, so Taurus, Capricorn, what's the other one? Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Sorry, Virgos. um, or you could be, yeah, a fire sign. So it's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Yeah, or you could just have those in your chart. But if you are neither of those things, then just don't listen to what I just said. But yeah, it's definitely helping people. You're a helpful person. Okay, thank you for watching. This is group 3, and I'm really excited for your group. Okay, I have a message to tell you right now with the 3 of Cups is that you are going to meet so many new people. It's going to be insane. Like, and you are also going to have tons of intense encounters with people with the Page of Cups. This might be happening really soon, or you might be on the verge of meeting like a soulmate, like a twin flame, a person that's going to be in your life for a long time. That's why we have the Wheel of Fortune, like the destiny, the success. We have the impulsive, so it's going to happen fast, the curious. So this person who's going to come in for you is going to be very, they're going to be somebody who you're going to have adventures with. You're going to experience a lot of stuff with them. So that's something that I had to tell you right away. Okay, going into your purpose in life. So what I mentioned with this twin flame, this is somebody who you can feel at peace with. This is someone who is also going to help you, like a business venture. If this is not a relationship, this is going to be a business partner, a strong business partner, somebody who you can rely on. This, your life purpose involves someone else. It involves teamwork, even a group of people. Like, you are going to meet a lot of interesting people throughout your lifetime. Like, it's crazy. You're gonna have crazy experiences with people, but it's going to influence you to getting to your life's purpose. Wow. Okay, this is really bubbly energy, so I feel like you are kind of off your rocker at moments, but in a funny, loving way. Like, you joke around with people, but it's like, it's funny. Like, you're not like there to just like talk shit. You're there to talk shit, but like in a funny, not offensive way. You could also love comedy. You're very funny. You kind of have like this dark sense of humor, which is kind of cool. Like, it's kind of like a, whoa, I can't believe you just said that, but then it's like holy fuck, that was funny. um yeah, like, this, your life purpose involves someone else. Like, it involves a group of people helping you. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, because the responses that you're going to get back are going to be insane. So just do it. Sound like a Nike commercial, like, just do it. But just do it. Like, you're not somebody who is very afraid to put themselves out there. You're not afraid of people like saying stuff about you. You just kind of like brush it off, and that is good. I'm just really picturing somebody on stage, like somebody um in the center of everything, but not like in a selfish way. It's just gonna be cool. Like you and someone else are going to make this big project, this big thing that's really going to be beautiful. That's all I have for you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you. This is group number 3, and the first card you got is the Empress. The second is the Three of Wands. The third is the Emperor. And your angel message is the Nine of Earth. So right away what I see is you are somebody who likes everything to be very put together. You're not somebody to wait around on other people. A lot like group 1, you get shit done and you do it in a very fun, creative way. Your purpose in life definitely has something to do with keeping things in order, making sure things look good, like somebody who designs, like an interior designer, graphic designer, somebody who makes things just look way better. I'm also seeing makeup for a lot of you. You guys really like to experiment with your makeup looks. You guys like to experiment with your clothes. You're somebody who can start trends really fast. Like once you start doing something, other people will eventually start to do them also. So, yeah, you have a great influence over people. I feel like if you started YouTube or you did something with social media, you could really be something. Like you could really make money off of it. I feel like you, like again, you were somebody who starts trends so easily. Like other people follow in your footsteps, like they do what you do because you make it look so effortless and so easy. And you're really put together, you look put together, you like to smell nice, you like to look nice, you like to just have like this aesthetic about you, and you attract a lot of people. Sorry, I can't speak. Yeah, you attract a lot of people. You attract a lot of people in. You would be a great salesperson, a great somebody to sell their own brand. You're somebody to start something. Like you're someone to start something new that someone's never done before. I'm really getting makeup. Pretty sure it's because of the Empress. But you are somebody who just likes things to look pleasing to the eye. You don't like something to be out of place, or you don't like things to be the wrong color. And there's nothing wrong with that because you make things like a million times better. So your purpose in life definitely has to deal with making things look better, going over things, like also reading over things. You could end up being an editor, you can end up being like, I'm also seeing like writing, somebody who looks over things, make sure they look nice, and yeah, just making sure everything flows together. And you are also a very chill person who likes to go with the flow. You can either be an earth sign, a air sign, or a fire sign. So yeah, if you're not, then don't pay any attention to anything I just said. And then your important numbers I'm getting are 9 and 3. So those could have a significant meaning to you, and if they don't, then just don't pay attention to that either. But yeah, definitely somebody who has a very forward aesthetic, and your passion lies with making things look nice, and your purpose lies with making things look very orderly and nice. That's it, and thank you for watching.